morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Elric, your host. Now, I know you guys are back at work. It's Monday morning and you're going, oh God, I'm dreading working today. Back to the grind. The boss has the whip on me back. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, today I'm hoping to put a little smile on your face and take the salt out of the wounds and bring you guys an unboxing of the latest product from the people over at Asus. Now, I know the release date came out a couple of weeks ago and we saw a lot of cards flood the market, but I just got this one in. This is the new DirectCU 2 version of the GTX 660 non-TI version from Asus. Features 2 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory, has all their DigiVRM product stuff, their DirectCU cooling, which makes it really super cool. With that said, I know you guys don't want to see my funny face, you want to see the card, so let's jump right in. All right, folks, so here we have it. Obviously, the front of the box, you see the claw marks, getting mangry. The Asus DirectCU 20% cooler, vastly quieter, 2 gigabytes GDDR5 memory, the DigiVRM, all this stuff, GPU tweak, PCI 3.0, obviously, the GeForce GTX 660 non-TI version. Flip the box around. Now, obviously, the cooling, the DirectCU 2, very, very important. Means the copper is directly hooked up to the GPU. So all the heat can dissipate away from it and keep it cool, along with all their cooling fans and technology they have on it. Now, the Digi plus VRM, super alloy power, this keeps the card running cooler, quieter, and actually makes the card last much longer due to the way it's designed. They actually have really cool things in the card that actually help with the fan speeds and everything too. They're all custom tuned. GPU tweak, used for overclocking. You guys are probably all familiar with that stuff. So with that said, I'll go ahead and just pop the cap. Unfortunately, there was no need for one of my trusty knives today, so I'm bummed out about that. Totally bummed out, but hey, I'll make do. Go ahead and get this thing out of the box. So there you go, you got a nice black box. Boxception, box inside of a box, inside of a box. Pop the top, boom. Now, check this out. This is something, if you guys have followed the channel, you guys know that most of the time these cards come, they're actually uncovered. Now this card is completely in a plastic sheath. This is going to be kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and pull this piece out. Go ahead and pull the card out. Now check this out. This is very, very interesting, folks. Mounted on cardboard. I'm just gonna laugh at that. Let's see what else we got for content. We got a box. Inside the box, wow, we have a single DVI to VGA connector. A lot of waste of space there, I think. The driver, GPU tweak, right here in the old CD. And last but not least, the speed setup. All right, we'll get this stuff out of the way and we'll start taking a look at the card itself. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Measuring tape out. Video card positioned. Go ahead and pop the cap here. Pop the cap here, and then check that out. Ba-boom. Oh, that's kind of pretty cool. Let's check that out. Let's do that all over again. Card in. Camera, get some cool B-roll here. Card out. Just like a kid at Christmas. So now we'll go ahead and pull the card out. We can see there was anti-static protection on the bottom. So we'll go ahead and get that out. We're going to go ahead and set the card down here. Get you guys a nice front view of the card. Go ahead and take the measuring tape. Measure the card out. Let me get my hand out of the way there, probably blocking the view. So this card is 10 inches long, so it's a true lady pleaser. This will be all translated into centimeters for you folks out there in other countries. We'll flip the card around, go from here. The card's going to be 4 inches high, so we have 10 by 4 by about 1/16 of an inch, basically 1 1/4, basically, if you want to go big. So that's the dimensions of the card. Here is your PCIe 3.0 interface down there on the bottom. We see the heat pipes radiating outside of the card right here. Dual fan technology here on top. The plug for the power is right here. This is going to be powering the fans, obviously. Spin the card around and back. Let's see that angle. Spin the card around again. We can once again see more of the heat pipes. We'll actually get a better angle. I'll spin the card actually around this way. It's actually a better angle for this. Let's start on this side. We see the 6-pin power connector. Then we see the radiating heat pipes. One of the ends of them right here. Then next up, we have the Asus logo and a single SLI finger right here. I'm going to pull this cab off and bring this up more to the camera so you guys get a back shot and that shot all together. So let me flip it around. First, let the camera zoom in here. We see a single SLI finger located right here. This is the back of the card. You guys can see the PCB is completely covered in black. A lot of people like that. It's very neutral for building systems. Now, last but not least, I'm going to bring you guys around to the rear I/O, where we have HDMI, a regular display port, and 2 DVI ports. And that be it. Okay, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Totally appreciate it. Now, if you guys watched other videos, now performance on this card in standard stock mode is going to be kind of the same as other cards. What's going to separate this card, though, is its cooling, and the cooling allows you to have a better GPU tweak, which allows you to also have better overclocking. Everything's done with a boost now, and the better the card shows up in the controls as being cool, the more the boost will be. So you'll have a lot more headrooming and a lot more overclocking in this card. And with the quality parts, it should last very long. If you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do, because we always have great contests going on, and we'll see you back here on the channel tomorrow.